some good news with you. I want to share good news with you.
Perfectly centered seat.
The good news is that Jesus loves you. Well, you are a sinner. Jesus loves you. Well, you are still a sinner. He died for you. He paid the penalty for you. So that all those who call upon the name of the Lord in faith will be saved. That is the good news. That Jesus paid our penalty. The wrath of God is eternal for sin. But Jesus took the wrath of God upon himself when he died on the cross. His blood can make you clean. Let me ask you a question. Have you died? The answer? No, because you're still in front of me. But if you die in your sins, you will be separated from God forever. Let me say that again. If you die in your sins, you will be separated from God forever. And I, your God, want that for you. Because of God's love for you, He alone provided the sacrifice, which was Jesus Christ.
This one.
He provided a sacrifice for us, so that if we accept Him, that Jesus is enough, we will be forgiven. We will be justified. We will be declared righteous. We will have a right standing with God. According to 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 21, says that God made Jesus, who knew no sin. Remember what Romans chapter 3:23 says. For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. That is all of us. Jesus is not one of us. Jesus is something other than us. Jesus is God. Jesus was perfect. Jesus died on the cross. So if you connect the dots logically, the God, according to John chapter 1, the God who created you and me and the entire universe, died on the cross to pay the penalty for your sin and mine, so that we could have a right relationship with God. Continuing in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 21. God made Jesus to become sin for our sake, so that we might become the righteousness for God. That means that God justly looked at Jesus' sacrifice and accepted his sacrifice on our behalf. And that is something God did not do. I plead with you, Mormons, please do not mock the Jesus of the Bible by thinking that you can do it through that temple. You cannot. Your righteous works are like filthy rags.
Your words are more powerful than anything.
They are tainted with sin. And God will not accept you. Even your best efforts.
The blind veil that's over these LDS
you may
lives,
want
Father, we pray
to
that
worship
God.
God.
We pray that their
You may
minds are
want
blasted
to
open
even
by
have a
your word,
relationship
Father. We just
with
pray
God.
that you're glorified
But if
through
it's
the
not
preaching of your
through
gospel, Lord.
God's
We pray for the
terms,
salvation
it will
of these
never,
LDS people
ever
who are stuck in the
happen.
satanic church, Father.
God's
We just pray
terms
that you
for
glorify
having a
yourself
right
through the preaching of your
relationship
word,
with
Father.
Him
We
is
just
through
thank you, Lord, for this
Jesus
opportunity
Christ
and just pray all
and
this in
Him
Jesus' name.
alone.
Amen.
Preaching the same words.
Jesus said in John 14:6, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. John 14:6. Jesus said, no
To the guy in the
one
white hat.
comes to the Father except through me.
He's trying to stop the preaching.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I love you. But more than my love for you is God's love for you. Please turn to Jesus and Him alone. Not Joseph Smith. Not Brigham Young. Not your temple. The temple, Kurt, in the Jewish temple in the 1st century, when Jesus died, something significant happened. That temple was a bloodbath. And I'll guarantee you that that temple on the hill does not accept animal sacrifices.
That's because sacrifices were done away with.
And the sacrifices that were performed in the Jewish temple were null and void after Jesus died. Why? Because Jesus was the perfect Lamb of God. And He was the last sacrifice. Yes, I am. He was the last sacrifice given to us by God. God did not need to give us a sacrifice because He did not sin. Yet He chose to because of His love for us. When Jesus died on the cross, He said one word, and that one word is tetelestai, which means it is finished. It is paid in full. And you know what happened? The temple curtain that was separating the Holy of Holies from the holy place was rent in half, allowing every man to look directly into the Holy of Holies. We no longer need a high priest. We no longer need a bishop. We no longer need a false prophet named Joseph Smith. We no longer need any of that. King Jesus is the great high priest. Jesus is the final prophet. Jesus is God. Turn to Him for your salvation, not to the temple, not to your own good works. If you don't have Jesus, just dismiss. Is that okay? Yeah, it is. You have Jesus.
Does God have prophets? Where are you from?
I live here in New York.
Mike, I want to give you a gift. I just made this. I'm sitting here just waiting. It's called a survival brace.
Okay.
And I'll be ready to put that in. No,
That's it. It's okay.
all right?
Can I ask a question? Sure. You gave me a gift out of your own love for me. What did I just do?
Do you deserve it?
Nope. What did I just do? I received it.
You did.
And that's the same way with salvation.
Exactly. I believe
God
that.
gives you,
God gave me a gift. Salvation.
He gave you gift, salvation. And
He was resurrected. And He still exists.
when you place your faith and trust in Him for the forgiveness of your sins,
I do.
He gives you newness of life.
He has.
And if He has, then my question is this: why do you need to continue? Maybe you don't believe this, but why does the church say that you must continue in going through the temple for your exaltation if you've already been exalted?
For others who have not had the opportunity.
Okay, because you're alive?
So we believe that baptism
I-
is
I-
essential. Baptism is essential, and same with all the other ordinances.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
So,
Did I interrupt you?
No, you're
no,
fine.
you're just fine. So just as you are alive doing proxies by baptism for other dead people, the Bible says that we're dead in our sins and trespasses. Can a dead person, I think you know the answer to this, but can a dead person do anything for themselves?
Yes.
How?
You can believe in Christ.
Can a dead person who's laying on the floor do anything for themselves?
What about their spirit?
It's just,
No.
it's just his physical body that's there. His
Right.
spirit is in paradise.
Okay. So can a person cry out for help when he is dying or dead?
Let's see, what did Paul say in Corinthians about baptized? They call me.
Why don't you enlighten me?
What shall they do which are baptized for the dead? The dead rise not at all. Why are they then baptized for the dead?
It wasn't the command. It was a rhetorical. He was bantering, if you will, with the religious rulers.
He was just stating a fact. They did baptisms for the dead.
No, they didn't.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Let me just say this. You do proxies for the dead because you're alive. Right? Because the dead people cannot do what you do on earth. They can't be baptized in the spirit world. Right? So you do that. So just as you do that for them, get this, Jesus did that for you.
Yes, He did.
He did. So He is your proxy. And if He makes you alive in Him,
Right.
and He makes you alive in Him, you no longer need to pay for the sins of you or others. You can't do your work. You're dead. Sir, thank you for your gift. Have a blessed night.
So you live here in Manti?
Yeah.
What church you go to?
I'm sorry, Tennessee Valley Fellowship Church.
Oh, okay. So